Most people think that if you're showing up number one in Google organically for your brand name, there's no point in paying for ads. And on the surface, that makes sense, right? Why pay for clicks you could be getting for free? But here's the thing, that way of thinking can actually cost you a lot of sales and leave the door wide open for competitors. So in this video, I'm going to explain what a brand campaign is, why it's important, and when it makes sense to run one. And also, when you might not need to. A brand campaign's when you run Google ads on your own name and related searches. So if your business is called, say, Oak Furniture Land, you'd run ads for terms like Oak Furniture Land or Oak Furniture Land Discount. Basically, anyone searching specifically for you. It's been a common tactic in Google ads since the early 2000s, and the big debate is whether it's a waste of money or not. Here's the big one. In the UK, competitors are allowed to bid on your brand name. They can't put your trademark in their ad, but they can still show above you when someone searches for you. That means a rival could literally steal clicks from people looking for you directly. For example, if you search for iPhone, Apple shows up first, but you can pretty much guarantee that a competitor's ad will be right underneath. If Apple didn't run the brand campaign, they'd be giving the top spot away to someone else. So brand campaigns are like insurance. They stop your competitors from hijacking your traffic. When you show up with both an ad and the organic listing, you own more of the page. It looks professional, it builds trust, and it increases the chances people click you instead of a competitor. There's even a study, which I'll link to in the description below afterwards, that showed when brands had both the ad and the organic link, they got 91% of all clicks. Without the ad, that number dropped to 60%. Now that's a massive difference. Someone searching for your brand name is usually ready to buy. These are casual browsers. They've already made their mind up and they want you. Brand campaigns help you to capture all of that demand cleanly. And studies show that when companies pause brand ads, sales often drop. Organic traffic only picks up a small fraction of what's lost. So in most cases, brand ads don't just cannibalize organic clicks, they actually add extra conversions. Now, here's the good news. Clicks on your own name are usually a lot cheaper. Why? Because your ads are the most relevant. Competitors might have to pay £3 a click to show on your name, while you might only pay £1.25 or less. Yeah, I make those figures up, but I'm just showing you the huge difference in cost of bidding on your own brand name. So for pennies, you're getting clicks that can actually lead to big sales. It's usually one of the best returns on ad spend you'll ever get. With organic listings, Google decides how your title and descriptions look. With ads, you control everything, the headline, the copy, and where people end up after clicking. You can point them straight to a seasonal offer, a product page, or whatever matches their intent. Now, that's a big advantage when you want to drive conversions quickly. Now, to be fair, there are times when brand ads might not be essential. Let's say you've got 0 competitors bidding on your name and you're ranking number 1 organically with good site links. You might decide you don't want to pay for those clicks. eBay actually ran a famous test where they did actually turn off brand ads and found almost all the clicks still went straight to their organic listings anyway. So in rare cases, like if you're a massive brand already with no competition, you could save that budget and use it elsewhere. But, and this is a big but, most smaller businesses aren't in that position. And even big brands that try it often turn their ads back on after seeing drops in sales. Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. In 2025, Google's Performance Max campaigns came on the scene and automatically included brand searches unless you excluded them. So if you're already running PMAX campaigns and haven't added exclusions, you're already running brand campaigns whether you like it or not. The problem is PMAX often leans too heavily on brand traffic because it converts easily. Now, that can make your numbers look great, but it hides the fact that you're not actually reaching new customers. That's why I'd recommend excluding your brand from PMAX campaigns and run them as separate search campaigns or within other search campaigns that you're already running. That way, you keep control of cost, messaging, and budget. I'm Matt Farrell, the owner of Rocket Reach PPC, and if you're running Google Ads in the home and garden space and aren't happy with the results you're getting, then let me take a proper look. All you've got to do is go to www.rocketreachppc.com, click this button, fill in a few simple details, and request a free PPC audit today. I'll personally look over your account and fire over a no-nonsense video that shows all of the changes you need to make to get better results and quickly. No hard sell, no pressure, just great advice. And if after receiving the video, you want an expert to work on your account to save you the time, then give us a shout. Either way, you'll walk away with some really useful information. Just head on over to rocketreachppc.com now and request your completely free audit. So, do you actually need a brand campaign? For most UK businesses, yes. The cost's low, the protection's high, and the extra sales usually more than cover the spend. If you truly don't have any competition and rock a solid organic presence, you might test turning it off. But for the vast majority out there, a brand campaign's cheap insurance that keeps you visible and stops competitors stealing your customers. That's it from me. Hope you've liked the video and found it useful. And if you have, please give it a like and a subscribe, as it really helps me out. Cheers for watching. See you next time.